It's time to say goodbye to the Umidigi Power.
Bad girl, huh? I'm a nice guy. Liquor in my cup, I gotta really toughen up. Yeah, nurse strap.
I bet y'all ain't know I can sing a little bit.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So what's going on, everybody? As you see in the title of this video, as you saw in the video before, or the cut before this, I am getting ready to return the Umidigi Power. The phone itself, it performed really well. I enjoyed it personally, but it's just one of those things where I feel as though I can get more for my money. Granted, I only spent about 130 bucks, a little less than that, on the phone, so it's not a lot of money that I shelled out, but I feel as though with that type of money, you can buy a phone that has, a little bit better specs or a little bit better performance. Because the phone itself, it performs pretty good, but not as well as it should. There's a little bit of lag when it comes to using different launchers and whatnot. The actual stock launcher that it comes with has a little bit of lag to it. It's just not really the most optimized phone. And another thing too is that the camera itself, it's one of the, it's not really a downfall for it, but the front camera is better than the rear camera, which is always something that I think is weird.
What?
Anytime I use the camera app, you can see it like almost focusing the entire, not image, but the entire viewfinder, right? That whole entire screen would glitch out and clear back up. It's really weird. One of the downers is that it does have a 5,000 milliamp hour battery, but the phone itself doesn't last as long as a 5,000 milliamp hour battery phone should. So it's kind of a negative thing. One of those things is just like I got two phones that have the same size battery. One is a bit more beefier than the other one as far as specs and screen resolution, things like that, the processor that's in it. All that is to consider when it comes to the battery life on the phone. But one thing for sure is that it doesn't perform the way I believe it should. It may be just one of those things where the phone just needs to be better optimized. So I'm probably going to end up grabbing another Umidigi phone in the future. It's just not going to be the Umidigi Power. We may look at the F2. We may look at the Umidigi X. One of the two or one of the three, because it's another phone that I'm looking at. And it's just a lot to consider. I don't feel as though, me spending the money that I did spend on this phone, it justified the purchase. I'm enjoying the phone for what it was. It had 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of internal storage, and I had dual cameras in the back. And one of those cameras was for the depth field, or the depth. It's like a depth sensor, so it can actually detect how far an object is. Take those portrait shots that everybody loves to take. And I'm at a stoplight right now, so that's why I'm able to look down on the camera. But yeah, I feel as though I can put my money towards something else and bring you guys better content on the channel. I don't want to make videos about a device that I necessarily, I'm not liking as much as I thought I would. I feel as though I would be, cutting y'all short, not giving you the best that I can give, because when I'm not feeling the best about a phone, I'm not going to be able to bring my best out as far as doing review videos, first impressions, all that good stuff. I'm not going to be able to put my best foot forward when it comes to creating content for you guys. So I'm just going to put myself in a better position where I can do that for you. And then it actually be a device that I'm actually enjoying, or I'm actually using. The fingerprint scanner on it was kind of faulty. Not faulty. It just wasn't that good. I'm being honest with you here. It would take 3 or 4 times to actually register a fingerprint and for it to unlock the device. And I thought that was some BS about it too. So this is kind of like the review / last video of the Umidigi Power. I didn't even bother doing any speed tests with it or anything like that because there was no point. I feel as though the device didn't perform as good as it looks on paper, and as good as it should have could. No, as good as it looked on paper, or as good as it could have or should have. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video right here, and I'll see you guys right when I get to the UPS store. Peace. All right, so y'all, it's definitely official now. I just dropped off the Umidigi Power to the UPS store, and the device is going to be on its way back. Yeah, but for sure we're gonna definitely have some more devices on the channel. More Umidigi devices for sure, but for the time being, the Umidigi Power, unless I paid a little bit less for the phone, I don't see the purpose of actually having it, because the price itself is already really good. But you can get something for, you can get a pretty good phone for about 130 bucks nowadays. So I'm definitely in the market for something different. I would not shell out money to a company or OEM for a phone, and it's not worth it. And as you can see here with Umidigi, I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna say the device wasn't worth any of the money that I spent on it. I'm just gonna say it wasn't worth it to me, because what's not worth it to me could be worth it to you. Oh, sorry about that. The camera must have been facing up.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'm gonna say that the Umidigi Power, I'm not gonna say that it's a device that's not worth the money, because what's worth it to you may not be worth it to me. Like, what you're looking for in a device may be something that I'm not looking for in a device. And the Umidigi Power turns out to be something that I wasn't really looking for. It wasn't an improvement of the battery life that I currently have with my Moto G7 Power. It wasn't an improvement as far as the performance of the CPU, handling apps with the multitasking and everything like that. It just wasn't that much of an improvement, and I didn't see the need to have a device of that caliber with those specs for that price in the lineup if it's not going to be even coming close to the device that the MediaTek CPU that's inside of it is compared to. So yeah, man, just couldn't do it anymore, and I took it back. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this part of the vlog right now, and I will see you guys when I get to my house. So everybody, we are back home, and yeah, just to close out this vlog here really quickly. Yeah, the Umidigi Power, man, it's a good phone. It's for someone who's not looking for the most out of a phone, because it's not going to be the best performing phone. In my opinion, it was a bit laggy. Now, I could have took the time to do a review video, but it wouldn't have been one of those videos where you will feel that it's authentic. So I didn't want to bother doing it. So I just said, screw it, send it back, get something else, and I'll bring another device in, like I said, and do a review on that one and just see how that goes. But so let me know in the comment section below, did you ever have the Umidigi Power? Were you ever considering buying it? Let me know, and tell me whether or not, if you liked it, if you bought it, and if you're going to buy it, tell me what's the reason why you want to buy it. Is it battery, camera, what is it? Let me know in the comment section below. But be sure to share the video with your friends and family and let them know that not all Android cameras suck. It's just not true. But until then, my name is Max Rock. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good day, y'all. Deuces.